Hello, what's up and what is going on, you guys? Kim here and welcome to today's video. We are making banana muffins. And this is everything we will need to make this recipe. We need brown old bananas, you know, the gross kind that look like they're overdue to be thrown out. Nope, we're using them. We want 6 of these. Walnuts, I'm using in half the order. All-purpose flour. White granulated sugar, baking soda, butter, 2 large eggs, vanilla extract, salt, and I have 2 muffin tins, and I have 2 different colored of these that I'm going to use so that I can tell the difference of which ones have the nuts and not. Today we are using the KitchenAid along with the big old wire whisk that comes with it. And this is everything we're going to be using. First, we want to take our bananas. We want to peel them. Put all of them in your mixer. You're going to put on your big heavy-duty wire whisk, drop it down, and you want to puree these bananas. That's pretty much what I'm doing here. I have this running and I am smooshing these until they're pretty much baby food. And I'm just going to let this run and let it bash them around. In the meantime, I'm going to get 2/3 of butter. So I'm going to get 1 and 2. And we are going to get this butter melted. And you're going to add your melted butter to your smooshed bananas. Let that blend in. Next, you are going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now I am literally doing about 2 to 3 pinches of salt. This is what I mean. I have a little handful of salt. I did 1, 2, and as you can see here as I get a little bit closer, I'm going to add a little bit more, which is probably a little bit less than 3 pinches, but it's really to taste. It's how sweet you want it or not. If you don't want it, if you want it really sweet, just don't add as much salt. Next, I have my sugar. I'm doing 1 full cup. And then I'm doing a little bit less than a full cup on this one, but you can add more if you want it sweeter. And drop this down. Let this sugar blend in. Next, I have my 2 eggs. I'm going to put them in a separate container. There's 1 and 2. And I'm going to take my southern whisk and I'm going to mix these up, get them blended nice together. And I'm going to add my scrambled egg to my batter mixture there. And oh man, it's already looking delicious. Next, I've got my pure vanilla extract and I'm adding 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Let that blend in. Oh, yes. I'm going to preheat to 350. Now I'm going to stop. I'm going to start adding in flour. I'm going to do 1 cup. I'm going to drop my blend. I'm going to drop it down. And I'm going to start mixing, and it's going to go a little bit in places. Watch it go flying, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I want to try and blend these in. I want to put these cups in separately. So there's 1 cup. There's the 2nd cup. Now I'm going to drop it down. I'm going to mix it in. Oof. And it's getting everywhere, but that's okay. And we're going to lift it back up here, and we are going to add our 3rd and final cup of all-purpose flour. Now you're going to drop it back down. You're going to let this mix in. Oopsies. It's okay. Alright, I'm going to stop it and I'm going to take my rubber spatula and you're going to go around the edges and try and scrape that flour down. It's hard to do one-handed here holding the camera, but you're going to go in as best as you can and try to get the flour off the sides. So just try and get as much into this batter as you can. Start mixing again, and you're going to let that mix for about 5 to 10 minutes. Really, you want to get that flour really in there. Alright, I'm going to use my Star Wars cup because it's really flimsy. And I'm going to take some of my batter, not all of it, because I still want to add walnuts. And I'm going to add some to this cup because I find it so much easier to pour into my muffin tins. So you're just going to go through, you're going to add about, I would say about 3/4 of the way. You can put a little bit more or less, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to go through here and I'm going to start filling my muffin tins. Alright, I got my walnuts and I'm just going to use this and I'm going to start crushing them up to get them blended down a little bit, just somewhat crushed down a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add those to the rest of my batter. I'm going to drop down the whisk and blend. Alright, we're just going to mix these walnuts in here. Alright, we're going to go ahead, we're going to take the rest of this batter, we're going to pour some into the Star Wars cup. And we're going to go ahead and distribute this into the rest of the muffin tins. So now we have plain banana muffins and we have banana nut muffins. Alright, there we have it. We're going to go ahead and put these in the oven and we're going to let these bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Oh, it smells good. Here we have them. We are going to take our toothpick. We are going to insert it in and it's clear. I know it's hard to see, it's blurry, but it's clear. So we're going to try another one and it's clear. These are the ones with the nuts and nice and clear. We're going to go ahead, check these. Toothpick inserted into the center and it's clear. We're good to go. Muffins are ready. We're just going to let these cool. I have my littlest taste tester. These ones that have blue wrappers have nuts in them. These ones with pink wrappers do not. So you can go ahead and take your pick. And what's on your wrist?
Handcuffs.
Why are you in handcuffs?
I made them out of paper clips and hair ties.
Okay, are you going to eat your muffin with handcuffs?
Yep.
Good. There we have it. There are banana muffins, which Lily already had, missed her reaction, and banana nut. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. As always, we appreciate you watching, and if you enjoyed, like, subscribe. If you didn't,
Like, subscribe.
have a great week, guys.